There we go. Welcome back, everyone. I am now in control, as you can see. But, yeah, welcome back to the 6th year anniversary race. Sorry about that. Hopefully the audio is a lot better. Yeah, we're back into the English language now. But yeah, let's have a look at the moment. So, Natty currently on pole position at the moment here, in Q2. But you got to remember, Q2 here, the tyres that they qualify on will be the tyres that they have to start the race on. So, yeah, we'll have to, let's see what's going to happen here. Wait until the notification goes out, and then we'll start to see some more people head back over into the stream, because I haven't seen the notification pop up yet on the Discord. There's a few more people have joined. Someone's running really slowly in one of the sectors. No, it's just cars going slowly, trying to just get out the way of the traffic. Here we go, so we should start to see more people. Hello, welcome back. Should let me know how the audio is. It should be a lot better now than it was before. Hopefully it is, otherwise then there is some real serious problems happening. As I just look at a moment on the lap, Geek Fusion just gone purple in sector 1 on the mediums, and we can see a lot of people here trying to qualify on the mediums. As, yeah, remember that is the tyre that they will start on. Anybody inside the top 10, if they qualify on the tyre in this right here. Audio is good, that's great to hear. Try to qualify on mediums very quick on worn socks. That's definitely not something you should be happy about. That's a big concern, that Natty. And said, welcome back, shirtless Timmy back in, Rick Holt back in as well. Geek Fusion now coming around on the mediums. It's going to be a really good lap from the AlphaTauri driver on the mediums. He's going to come across the line, and he's done a 1 minute 4.3 there for Geek Fusion. And yeah, moves himself up into 5th position. Ted said he's bored now. Well, Ted, that's what you get for reversing up the pit lane, mate. Next time, maybe don't reverse up the pit lane. Might be a good idea. Unless, of course, it was accidental, which I'm guessing it was. So yeah, so we can start to see the strategy already into play here for the race, because yeah, as I've mentioned before, and I'll say it again for anybody who's just hopped in, you have to remember the race is the race starting tyre is all from the tyre that they qualify the fastest on here in Q2. So anybody inside the top 10 to qualify on the mediums will start the race on the mediums. Everybody else will start the race on the soft tyres, or anybody outside the top 10 will start the race on a tyre of their choice. So yeah, this is what the factors have for these different qualifying Q1, Q2, Q3. As I can't. How am I saying this guy's name? Scimitar? Does anyone know how to say this guy's name? I don't know. I really don't know. Who's on a lap at the moment? Just flicking through to see who's on a lap. Bonnie on a lap on the mediums at the moment. Dan Schneider. Don't reveal my secrets, okay? All will be revealed for the next game, Mr. Schneider. Scimitar. That's it, I'm going to call him Scimitar. Yeah, Dan, don't reveal my secrets. Maybe I will do full quality next time. I don't know. You don't know. I don't know. Maybe I do know. Maybe I'm not going to tell you. Piero, that's controversial. comment there. Now he's invalidated, of course. Who's on a lap at the moment? Holland's on a lap. Let's ride through. So turn 1, want to step that little curb on the little sausage curb on the outside. If you touch it or go over it, you will get given a penalty. Up into turn 3, breaking at the 100-meter board. He's going to go all the way down into first gear to get the rotation. He's got the grip actually on the exit there. Quite a few people go into that corner in third, which is interesting. But he used first to get the car rotated. Going to go down now into what is turn 4. Going to drop to second to get the turn in here. He's going to come out of the corner now down towards... through turn 5 here, now through turn 6, the long left-hander used a lot of the curb here on the outside, now through turn 7, dropping it down into 5th gear, out through turn 8, this one all flat out through here, now through down towards turn 9, as, dropped down into 7th gear for turn 9, stay off the curb, and he invalidated because he touched the curb on the inside, and that's unfortunate for... Mr. Holland Campion there, back in an F1 race, as I said before. His Geek Fusion now has gone purple in sector 1, but gone very, very deep into turn 3. That's going to be a big issue for him, as Natty now is about to start a lap in his Ferrari. I bet he's happy to be back in that Ferrari, as he is if you don't know, he's a huge Ferrari fan. Dan, thank you for putting trust in me. Dan, that's why I did that survey, because I wanted to find out what people thought of a full quali compared to a one-shot quali, and I tell you, I got some interesting results. Yeah, it's very true, actually, Gav. I'll mention that, actually. Should we? Since it's a 6-year anniversary, we'll wait until Q3 actually before we get into that, Gav. I will mention that a bit later, but in terms of Natty's lap here on the softs, so a lot of people have actually gone to the soft tyres. A few people obviously done their best laps on the mediums, but a few people have actually opted for the softs now because they don't think they're going to be able to make it out of Q2 here. Holland Campion's retired at the back. Manual retirement though, so he's not going to be able to improve. F1 Lover, the man who is in charge of all of the social media, the socials man, he's doing a fantastic job at the moment over on the Instagram page. If you haven't got Instagram, or you haven't followed the Instagram page, recommend it, because he does a brilliant stuff over there. Yeah, posts a lot of stuff. He does different overtakes of the week over there. He does that over on the TikTok page as well. There's a Twitter page we have as well, if you want to go check that out. And yeah, if you're ain't already in the Discord. But yeah, let's see what F1 Lover can do as he goes on his lap. The social media man. As Deetcher, by the way, you have a man in the Ferrari. Currently on a lap at the moment. That's a racing point. That was very close to getting in the way there. It's Pope. Don't know what Pope is doing, but he needs to stop doing what he's doing. Otherwise, he's going to get right in the way. Is Deetcher, by the way, going to come across the line and go second. A 10th behind his Ferrari teammate. And it's a Ferrari 1-2 at the moment here in Q2. But no one at the moment has stayed on the mediums apart from Billy Misu, who could just sneak in to Q3 on those medium tyres, and that could be crucial for him in the race. Billy Misu is able to do that, but as the session timer has just ended, but oh yes, actually that's pretty much on time. So let's see who's going to be able to cross the line. So at the moment, people in the drop zone, Thunder 5050 is not going to be able to improve. And oh, someone just moved into the top 10. And I think that was F1 Lover. Just got himself up and he's pushed Billy Misu out on the mediums now. As Pope now going to be in 10th place. Can he secure himself some safety? Because here comes Bonnie to the line. And no, Bonnie's not going to be able to improve. He's going to be knocked out. So Pope has secured himself a place just in Q3. And it's going to be Billy Misu gets knocked out by F1 Lover, who pushed himself all the way up into 8th place. And yeah, Pierre, I agree. Bonotto must be very happy as the Ferraris take a 1-2 here in Q2. But yeah, it's not going to matter too much because it's all about Q3. But the drivers knocked out here in Q2. Billy Misu, Thunder 5050, AAP, Bon Evil, and Holland Campion, both Red Bulls, knocked out here in Q2 at the moment. They haven't got into the 102s yet. The Super League, I believe, did. Pierre, am I correct? Did the Super League get into the 102s? I think so. But yeah, there's the result from Q2. And as Gareth was saying before, and we'll take a little bit of a trip back down memory lane. Let's take you back to F1 2019, where the man himself, Mr. X90G, we all know him, he's world famous, took his first ever win in Gavra Racing here in Austria. That was in the first ever Freshman League season, which is quite incredible actually. Yeah, so there's the drivers knocked out there at the bottom. But yeah, X90G got his first ever win here here in Austria in the first season of the Freshman League. Crucially though, it's X5 and Pope are going to start on the mediums here in the race, which is pretty interesting actually. So yeah, they're going to start on the mediums. Everybody else outside the top 10, remember, get a free choice of tyre. But just going to take some more trips down memory lane. The man here who is at the bottom, who's just been knocked out, Mr. Holland Campion, was the first ever winner of the Freshman League. He was the first Freshman League champion. The first Academy League champion, I believe, was Tim V. And then it was Rick Holt, or was it Mares? Who came next? Toussaint, you'll be able to help me out in the chat. Was it Rick Holt then Mares, or was it Mares then Rick Holt? Or did we have someone in between then? I can't remember. Just trying to think of who previous champions we've had. It was Tim V, Mares, Rick Holt, and then it's looking like it's going to be Leo Cat for Season 4 in the Academy League. Premier Series, take a look back at the champions in the Premier Series. Toussaint, you were the first Premier Series champion, weren't you? Or was there a season before that? Yeah, you were. Yeah, so Toussaint took the first ever Premier Series championship, and then funny enough, it was Mr. XIG to the second one. And this season, I don't know really, it looks like it's a battle between Castangle and Absolute 11. And Absolute 11 completely, sorry Absolute mate, but it looks like you're bottling it at the moment, just like, you know. But yeah, that's the fight at the moment. Then the Super League. Wow, the Super League's been good. Super League wasn't even called the Super League. If we cast our minds back to F1 2018, the Super League wasn't even. It was just classed as two different divisions. It was Group 1 and Group 2. Back in the Super League days, I believe. I'm trying to think. Gav, you got a podium. Gav, I remember. I believe you've been on the podium back in F1 2018. As I can remember looking at the stats, I believe you were. I know Napula won a Super. I know Dutchies won 2. Dutchies won both Super Leagues. 5 times on the podium. Gav, mate. Round of applause there. Who else has been who else has won Super League? I know Napula. Toussaint's got me here. So Red 15 GRT, Goa, Tim has won 1. Dutchies won 2 and Napula's won 1. Yeah, so Super League. So yeah, Super League's been definitely the longest running. But yeah, the champions we've had and the moments we've had in the Gavra Racing. I mean, take your minds back. All those 6 years ago, started off as a Project Cars 2 game. I mean, didn't even start. Was it Project Cars 1? I think. I'm just trying to. I'm genuinely just taking this off of the top of my head right now. I don't have any facts or figures in front of me. Yeah, it was Project Cars 1. Toussaint, mate, I need you in here with me, pal. But no, cast our minds back to Project Cars 1. That's where this league started. Then it moved on to Project Cars 2, and then F1 2018 we moved into F1, and we started a GT Sport Championship. What was it, like 2 years ago? I remember. Yeah, should have probably looked up the facts, this Timmy. Definitely should have. But yeah, I remember, if we take our minds to GT Sport League quickly, in the GT Sport, when was it? Yeah, it was first season. I remember I finished, it was 7th, I believe my first finish was. Toussaint had a battle with Duke. Toussaint never won that race though, but Toussaint did win the first GT Sport Championship. I remember I put myself in the Aston Martin, and I tell you, I didn't do any testing of any cars. I didn't do now. I just went in the Aston Martin because I knew that was the car that I was quickest in the Group 3, and it was the car that I loved the most. And you know me, guys, I love Aston Martin. So yeah, I went in that, and progressively I got quicker over time. If you cast our minds back again, yeah, Holland, I've already mentioned you winning the first freshman league, but if we take our minds back even further to Natty's amazing commentary, if anyone remembers that. If you haven't already seen it or listened to it, if you haven't already seen it or listened to it, there was a battle between me and Joe and Simmerbear in Austria, funnily enough it was, around this track in GT Sport, where we had a 3-way battle, and Natty's commentary was absolutely legendary. Go back to Austria, Season 1 of the GT Sport League. Just go and look at Natty's commentary. It is awesome. And he did the same thing in Austria again when we went back there in Season 2, which was crazy. We had another crazy 3-way battle over there as well. But yeah, it's does the Red Bull Cup GT Sport count as an official GT Sport League? Oh, the Red Bull Juniors race. I don't think it did, no. It was just a special event that Natty put on. This is weird. What's this camera angle? Why am I here? I don't want to be there. Let's quickly, while we're just taking the trip down memory lane, we'll quickly just hop in and talk about drivers' time. So Black Pixel at the moment currently on pole position. Natty second, a 10th behind him. Sex5 closely behind in third. Scimitar in 4th, Pope 5th, F1 Lover 6th, The Etcher 7th, Geek Fusion 8th, Mikey in 9th, and D Carmian? Yeah, I'm gonna say Carmian. Camian. That's it. Yeah, boom. Love Toussaint's commentating on Italy in the Premier Series. Monza. Yeah, no, Toussaint's commentaries are always very good. I mean, we could go back to even while we're waiting for some drivers to come out on their outlaps. Anyone remember the? Can we get the GT Sports stats back on the website? Yeah, I know we definitely need to. Does anyone remember the Freshman League Season 1? That overtake from Pepelec? That overtake still stuns me to this day. The fact that he went round the outside of not 1, 2, but 4 people in one corner in USA was incredible. The battle between Holland and Lord Jedi, when there was that crash in Spa, the Lord Jedi tried to take Holland out because Antelopen took him out in Abu Dhabi. Do anyone want to know a really fun fact about that Season 1 of the Freshman in Abu Dhabi? And I know Thunder won't mind me saying this, but remember the championship was between Holland and Lord Jedi? Well, yeah, it is in the intro to the chat guide, that 3-wide, that overtake from Pepelec. But that moment, as we look, F1 Lover now about to come down and finish a lap. Oh, and he's just invalidated there. But yeah, if you only remember, Thunder won't mind me saying this, he'll be watching right now probably. But so Lord Jedi offered to, this is genuinely true, this will make you laugh, right? Lord Jedi offered to PayPal Thunder to take out Holland so Lord Jedi could win the championship. This is this genuinely happened. This is no joke. We have messages to prove it, everything. There was genuinely a behind the scenes discussion where there was going to be money transferred for Thunder to take out Holland so Lord Jedi can win the championship. Incredible. That happened. It did. That happened. But yeah, some crazy moments have happened in Gavra. Everyone, look, the chat stopped now. Everyone's stunned into silence. You don't believe it, but it's true. It's true, he did. He offered to PayPal him money. I know. It's mad. Sector 5 now. Good, just gone purple in Sector 2. Let's have a look here and let's have a look and see what he's able to do. As at the moment, Geek Fusion just gone second with a 1:34. So only 3 minutes left to go in this session. As Sexfy going to come round and across the line, and he invalidated. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to improve him this time. And it started raining towards the end of this session now, and it could be Black Pixel on pole because the rain is starting to come now. As what happened to Law? Oh yeah, he just vanished, just completely disappeared. As Camion coming around now as he's completely invalidated there. And Pope now going to come across the line, and as he's just starting his lap, he is invalidated. I think he got this next lap invalidated. So did Sexify. Geek Fusion now is coming around on a lap here. Let's see what he's able to do. That's actually, I think it could possibly be an in-lap. No, it is an in-lap actually. Yeah, I don't know. It's the master plan, Gav, mate. It's the master plan. Yeah, I know it's a good moment. It's Cryptech crashing in the pit lane in Hungary. Yeah, it's he actually hit the concrete pillar for the advertising board across the start-finish straight, which is funny. It's so funny how he did that. And then Absolute 11 in the same race. Was leading the pack under the safety car and completely spun it, and then that race was crazy in Hungary because then Guillotine had that moment where he decided to go diving it down the inside of everyone under the safety car and then proceeded to crash into the league owner twice, which was quite funny. But yeah, it definitely wasn't funny at the time though, but now we just look at it and it's just a good moment, really. But Scimitar on a lap. The rain is starting to fall heavily now, so this could be an issue. But yeah, some good moments we've had. It's crazy, actually, crazy. But this session comes to an end here as we've reminisced on what's happened, and Natty's had a big crash. I think he was trying to retire the car because he's definitely not going to be able to improve, I don't think, because the session's only got 40 seconds left, and it looks like Black Pixel could be on pole for this one unless anyone can take it off him. Can Scimitar take it away, though? No, he's a 10th down on his time. Can Pope do it? Currently driving in the Super League. Can the man in the Racing Point take it away? He's trying his best too, but the rain is falling quite heavily here. As he's coming around now, and he's kept it within the track limits. Will he improve on his time? No, and he 5,000s down on his time. F1 Lover's invalidating on his lap. He's not going to be able to improve. To Etcher, by the way, could be the only one to improve now and take Black Pixel off the top spot. He's going to come around the final corner in his Ferrari. Can he improve here? Can the Ferrari do anything better? No, he can't, and stays in 10th place. And I think that could be it because F1 Lover's retired. Pope's definitely not going to improve. So yeah, Black Pixel will take pole position on this one. Geek Fusion, Black Pixel has beat not one, but two, but three Super League drivers here in this session. Geek Fusion takes second, Natty in third, Sexfy in fourth, Mikey in 5th place, Scimitar in 6th, Pope in 7th, F1 Lover in 8th, Camion in 9th, and Etcher, by the way, will take the final spot here in 10th place, unless he's going to be able to improve, though. This could be a bit of an upset. Is he improving? I didn't realise he was on for another lap, but I can't tell whether he's actually improving. I don't think he is. Natty said he wasn't told about the rain. As to Etcher, no, he's back down. He's back down to that. So yeah, that is going to be the final thing there for quality. Black Pixel taking pole position here in this. And it's gonna, apparently it's very close. Yeah, it's crazy how close it is up front there. We'll find out in a second how close it really was between those guys. Oh yeah, does anyone remember when Natty crashed into the back of Absolute 11 in Premier Series in Singapore? Just thought I'd put that in there. But yeah, there we go. Look at that. How close it is between the top 4. A 10th splits the top 4 here. Geek Fusion missing out on pole position over Black Pixel by 4 thousandths there. Natty 9 thousandths over Black Pixel in 3rd. Zexify a 10th off in 4th place. Mikey in 5th. Skimitar in 6th. Pope in 7th. F1 Lover in 8th. Camion in 9th. And Deetcher will take the final place in 10th place. Gavra breakaway league confirmed. Yeah, that. Yeah, it's anyway. Freshman league when Natty glitched into the safety car because but that was when Natty's internet was awful. Like it was genuinely just terrible. He would lag out of nearly every single race. You never know, Gav. We might have some. Might be a lot of people returning. We've had a lot of people coming up from the academy as well. Yeah, Black Country, welcome. And as a lot of you guys might not know, me and Toussaint recently won the Constructors' Championship. 2-time Constructors' Champions over in the GT Sport League in the Group 1. But yes, pretty happy about that one for the BCMR team. Shirtless to me, trust me, Natty's internet was awful. I mean, Natty's internet was that bad, he glitched inside of a safety car and he fully just flung one of his tyres off and all of his front wing off and he went retiring out of the race, which I think at that point he was on to actually win that race in Spa, which was funny. But yeah, unfortunate for Instant X Natty G. But yeah, at that point his internet was just woeful. Let's hope it is a good race, Gav. I'm sure it will be. Does everyone come around to line up in the grid? So full 20 drivers back again. Black Pixel taking away the pack on this formation lap. Just go outside the top 10. Just run you through the standings outside again. So Billy Me's doing 11th, Thunder 12th, AAP 13th, Bonnie in 14th, Holland 15th, Seth Martian in 16th, AB Techers in 17th, Johnny in 18th, Gooch Gang in 19th, and Ted at the back there. Got disqualified for reversing up the pit lane. Will start at the back in 20th place. Since there's been GT Sport Teams Championship, BCMR has always been leading, which makes a 22 race leading in the championship. That's what we do, Toussaint. That's what we do. That's what we do, man. We dominate. Which is the longest in any Gavra team. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Boom. Everyone coming to line up on the grid now. But the time to reminisce is over because we're about to see what the future unfolds here for this race, this 50% race here in Austria for the 6th anniversary of Gavra Racing. 6 years of this beautiful, wonderful league, and we're about to have a 50% race of a full quali to celebrate it. And yeah, 36 laps around the glorious Austria. And yeah, but Piero, he hasn't been alone for the previous 2 seasons, which, you know, yeah, that was meant to happen. It was meant to happen this season. But yeah, here we go now. As the lights are going to get ready to count down, as they won't be ready, as they never are ready here, as we're going to wait for the revs, and now it's going to be lights, sound, and away we go here in the 6th anniversary race for Gavra, and Geek Fusion off to a good start, getting past one of his rivals in the Super League, as there's a Ferrari going to go down the inside, as Deetcher, by the way, was trying to get involved as well, as Camion dropping back down a few positions, as Bonnie up into 10th place already. There's a racing point wide. Oh, and there's been quite a humongous crash as Ted's been involved in a huge incident with Janny, and I'm not sure what happened there as well. And there's been quite a large crash at the back, and a virtual safety car's come out, and there was quite a huge crash there at the back between 2 drivers, the Renault and the Alpha Tauri. Yeah, I'm definitely not sure what's happened there, but Mikey having a bit of a tussle here with Skimitar as these 2 switching positions, which you can't do under the VSC, guys. So waiting for the VSC to end. as Ted's got huge wing damage, so he's going to have to come into the pits for that. As the virtual safety car hasn't ended yet, which is interesting. Here we go, now green flag racing underway. So, back racing again, and Ted's gone off quite far into the gravel, but gonna get underway here as Black Pixel leading the pack. Looks like Geek Fusion gonna try and go down the inside of Mikey into turn 1. Just couldn't get the move done there. Had to back out, and he's got Detcher, by the way, right on the back of him here. Some Super League and some Academy drivers here battling it out. And Ted having to come into the pits here as Detcher gonna go to the outside, trying to look for the move on Geek Fusion. Can't get the move done there at the moment. As he's going to Detcher. Will he try the move again down into turn 4? No, but there's going to be a Geek Fusion going to try and go around the outside. And here's Alpha Tower. He pushed a little bit onto the gravel there. Didn't want a Hamilton Albon moment there. It's Geek Fusion when he tried down the inside again here into turn 6. Isn't going to go for it there at the moment. Will stay behind. And the Alpha Tower driver trying to find his way around the McLaren as Natty sticking with Black Pixel at the moment. Natty could win it. It would be ironic, wouldn't it, for Natty to win this 6th anniversary. It just would be ironic, wouldn't it, if he was to do that. So it's yeah, Piero, Ted must be pretty angry right now as eliminating Q1, and then we had to wait 30 minutes for him to just get crashed into. I'm really not sure what happened. I didn't see the incident, if I'm perfectly honest. I don't know what happened. This looks like quite a few people came into the pits. Quite far behind at the moment. It's Geek Fusion now down to the inside of Mikey. Mikey going to fight that though. He's going to stay on the outside. And got a little bit of wheel spin there on the exits. Mikey trying to get involved here. And will the Academy man try and get past the man from the Super League? Isn't going to go for it there at the moment. This is kind of showing us here where the sort of pace Mikey falls into. So seems to be pretty quick today. He's been very inconsistent in the Academy League, but is keeping up with these Super League guys. Is damage on? Yes, it is. I mean, Ted's just had to come in for a full wing change. Just Billy Misu going to get past Gianni up into 18th place. But yeah, Ted fortunately had to come in for a full wing change. Just Etcher, by the way, going to go down the inside into turn 9. Down the inside of Pope. And up into 6th place goes the Academy man. The Academy boys taking it to the Super League lot. As Zexfy now going the inside of F1 Laverne. Looks like the Mercedes teammates trying to work together there is what it was. A bit of team orders. As remember, Zexfy and Bonnie actually starting on the mediums. So's Pope. Thunder and Holland starting on the mediums. AB started on the hards, interestingly. I don't know why he's gone for the hards. Definitely is a soft to medium around here. There's a bit of a tussle happening at the back. Is Geek Fusion going to try and go down the inside of Scimitar around the outside here? Is he's going to take it through turn 4 and he's going to get the move done here. And there's a battle here happening at the back between Cami and Thunder and Holland here, who are having a battle at the moment here in the F1 cars as the Ferraris slowly, yes Gav, I agree, the Ferraris slowly trying to make their way in there as someone got very wiggly on the exit there of turn 7, ran all the way across the curb in turn 8. We've already got a few people picking up penalties. Black Pixel picking up at 3 seconds. That's not going to help him in the lead of this race because he's got Natty closely within him now as Scimitar right on the back of Geek Fusion again, trying to get involved to Etcher right on the back of Mikey here, a fellow Academy League racer. These two Academy League boys here battling it out here for the 6th year anniversary race. As Holland picks himself up a 3-second time penalty. Maybe not used to the track limits as he's been racing over on GT Sport and also iRacing. So he's definitely not going to be used to the track limits here on F1. As Scimitar here looking for the move. He's trying to go to the outside here of Geek Fusion. And he's going to hold it here around the outside. Geek Fusion though going to get the cutback. And he's got the switch back up into 3rd position here, defending quite heavily here. And this has just allowed Mikey and Etcher to get involved in this battle as well. What is turned to be now to be a 4-way battle for 3rd place here. As these guys getting involved massively, trying to get themselves onto a podium. Scimitar with the only penalty at the moment, 3 seconds to his name. The only penalty out of these guys battling. Natty getting very close to the leader of this race. He's within DRS range and he's getting very, very close. This could be on for a move here for Natty, previous Premier Series champion. He's won here in Austria once before in the Freshman League. And will he be able to repeat history and get himself another win here in Austria? And he's not going to be able to get the move here as Holland and Thunder looking for moves here. As we said, former rivals in the Freshman League all those years ago, and they were rivals in the Super League last season. And Thunder going to go down the inside of Holland and is going to get the move done. As these guys have had a lot of history, as I said, battling in both Freshman and Super League seasons. And yeah, these two battling it out there, the Alfa Romeo and the Red Bull, as Holland trying to look to the inside. Isn't going to be able to go for it there at the moment, as he's just going to stay behind the Irishman for now. As AB Techers, oh, Gooch gangs off into the wall and is going to rejoin the track. No damage though, as yeah, no damage at the moment for Gucci gang. Is Natty now gaining on Black Pixel? And the problem that Natty's having here is Black Pixel getting a lot better of an exit out of turn 1 than Natty is currently having. I don't know whether it's because of the possible traction control, which is why he's getting a better exit. I'm really not too sure, because the settings, I believe, is you can use the medium traction in this. I'm not sure if you can use full traction, actually. I'm not quite sure what the settings are. But big lock up there from the Ferrari. Zexfy now might be looking for a move. Going to try and go down the inside of Bon Evil. They've both gone very deep into the corner, but Zexfy makes the move work as Thunder and Holland once again battling. Thunder to the inside and gets the move done back on Holland. And these guys just battling away here. As Holland's going to try and look for the move back and just can't go for it there at the moment, as he's right up behind Thunder here. These two just battling away. And Thunder's ran over the curb a little bit there. That's definitely a warning for the Irishman. And he's got the Dutchman right up behind him. I know these two drivers. I speak to them a lot outside of Gavra. And I know definitely they're going to be in a party right now talking about this. And I know too well they're definitely going to be very happy that these two are just battling away. Is Holland now going to try to get involved in this as well? As he's right behind, as Bonnie actually going to try and look to the outside as Zexfy can't go for the move. Walt Holland look for the send here into turn 3. He's going to go for it there for Bonnie now. Is going to try and look for the move back on Zexfy. Going to go to the outside, squeeze Zexfy a little bit to the inside. It's been forced a little bit wide here, and Zexfy going to get the position back in that Mercedes and move himself back up into 8th position. And a lot of midfield battles going on at the moment here. I'm just keeping an eye on that gap for first. And keeps on fluctuating up there between those guys. Bonnie's so close behind Zexfy here, going through 9 and 10. And the chat's so quiet at the moment, guys. Is everyone just stunned into silence at how amazing the racing is here? It's possibly to the outside goes Bonnie for turn 1. Isn't going to look for the move there. And Kamin gets the... Oh, it's Holland now to the inside of Thunder. Big slide on the rear, though, as Bonnie making the move back. The two Red Bulls battling here with the Alfa Romeo and the Mercedes. As there's a bit of contact behind. Push Zexfy wide. So push Bonnie wide there from Zexfy. Thunder now to the inside of Holland here into turn 3. Isn't going to go for it there at the moment. As Thunder going to be trying to look for the move back here. Holland going to go defensive here. Thunder going to try and go around the outside here. These two just battling away, both on the sets of medium tyres. Thunder almost got sent into the gravel there, and he's going to stay on the inside. These two going to stay wheel to wheel here as they're going to go down the inside. Thunder will try through turn 6, now through turn 7. He's going to stay on the inside again, and in the end, Holland gets the position back, and that's a great racing between these two here. As they're both currently just outside the points, but battling away here as hard as they can, both on the set of medium tyres, and got to be careful as Thunder doesn't pick himself up a penalty by running wide there. But that's a really nice battle here between these two. Mikey and Scimitar here having a battle. Mikey going to try and go to the outside. Scimitar going to stay on the inside here in the Williams. These two going to be battling away again. And Mikey gets the position back and moves himself up into 4th position again. As I'm just looking here at the battles going on. Johnny's been lapped here, actually. As all these guys trying to get past this. Thunder and Holland again here battling away. Thunder going to hold it on the outside here. These two will just not stop battling. Going to go round the outside here through turn 4. And he's going to try and hold it on the outside as best he can. Thunder will stay there again. Again, Thunder will stay. And now he's going to go down the inside. And he's going to get the move done. And these two, I know exactly. It's funny to me because I know exactly what their reactions are going to be. Because they're both going to be in a party with each other. And it's just so great to see these two just battling away. Such clean battles here between these two drivers who have battled away so much in recent years here in Gavra. And Thunder in the end comes out on top. So Holland going to stay behind him again. These two just won't stop battling. As Scimitar going to go down the inside as there's been a bit of there's been something happening here. Because Pope now on the back of Mikey. I think Mikey must have ran wide or something into turn 3. And Pope going to go down the inside and get the move done on Mikey. As De Etcher behind Scimitar. As Thunder again, he's possibly going to look to the inside. It's going to go down the inside here. Thunder almost making contact with Holland. And now these two are going to go wheel to wheel again. This time it's going to be Holland on the inside. And these two are going to battle it out here as Natty into the pits here. He's going to be going into, yeah, probably for a set of mediums most likely. So these two battling away again. These two will not stop battling. Will Holland look for the move now again? He possibly might look to the inside. Thunder's giving him the space. He's left the door open. Holland to the inside through turn 9 and 10. And he gets the move done. And these two will just not stop battling. And yeah, Gav, they will because they're on the same strategy. These two will do the whole race again. Now he's gone for a set of hards. Hards for X90G, interestingly. He's gone for an early stop. Is this the Ferrari master plan? Because he's come out just ahead of these two battling away. Thunder going to go down the inside again. And Thunder this time going to get the move done into turn 3. Holland now is going to have the DRS, though, on the cutback. And Willie Holland look for the move again. He is going to go for the move. And Thunder going to go to the outside. And Holland back down the inside here. He's done a bit of a lock-up into turn 4. And he's going to hold it. It's almost coming together there between these two drivers. This Thunder going to stay on the inside as he's going to get the move done. A slight bit of contact. But these two just battling away so much here as a few other people come into the pits as well. And I thought it was going to be a soft to medium, but a couple of people have gone for the hards, interestingly. Into the pits now for a few people. Yeah, hards for Black Pixel, but mediums for everyone else. Natty going to make the undercut work, and he has done quite impressively on those hards. And has pulled up a bit of a gap here on Black Pixels, also on a set of hard tyres. Thunder and Holland here going to get in the middle of this battle for what is the lead. Is Scimitar to the inside. A bit of contact there with Pope. But Pope going to hold the position for now in second place. As Thunder and Holland now, again, Holland to the inside of Thunder. And there's almost contact again between these two. And now Thunder going to go down the inside. Will he hold it there, though? And he is going to, yes, he will hold the position. It's 13 laps gone in this race. As Holland now is going to be back on the inside again. He's going to try look for the move here. Will he try it down into turn 9? He's going to be going down the inside. Thunder forced to the outside. And he's going to have to hold the position there for now. And Holland runs a little bit wide. And De Etcher going to get involved in this battle now as well. These two swerving on the straight. It's De Etcher now. Could he possibly go to the inside? Is he going to go for it there? Holland will stay on the outside. And this is just This race is completely just got all forms of spice now. As Deetcher now going to possibly look for a move. He's going to go inside of Holland. Will he go to the outside of Thunder? No, he's going to stay on the outside of Holland. And he's going to run a little bit wide, but keep the move done on those fresh mediums. And this battle here has been broken up a little bit by Deetcher. Will he look for the move now? Thunder, I don't think he's going to defend it. He doesn't want to lose time to Deetcher, and he's going to just let him through, and Deetcher go down the inside. He's lost a bit of time there battling with those guys, but Scimitar right up behind them now as well, and so is Mikey getting involved in this battle here, as coming getting past Billy Misu up into 14th place. As someone had a little bit of an off there. I'm not sure what that was. Could have been Scimitar actually in 11th place, having a bit of an off. But these two still battling away. And will they come in for softs? Because it is an easy soft to medium. Oh, we got someone off in the middle sector. There's a Haas. Seb Martian off in the middle sector. And Natty is dropped back behind. Well, sorry, Natty is closing on Zexify, sorry. This Camion's lost it on the exit of turn 1. That's a big crash. That's a lot of wing damage. And I don't know whether it be a virtual safety car. No, it's stayed as it is for now. So there's a battle going on. So it's between these two again. It's Holland trying to get involved. And Holland trying to defend to Mikey here now, but also battling against Hollanders. Tekker's going to be forced to the inside of AAP. He's going to still hold it on the outside here. And it's going to... Oh, I don't know what's happening here. It's Thunder down to the... Tekker's down to the inside because Billy Misu getting involved on this battle as well. Is F1 Lover trying to get involved as well? We've got two four-way battles here. Is Billy Misu going to go round the outside of Tekker's? And now F1 Lover going to go try and go round the outside as well. Tekker's actually comes into the pits. No, sorry, AAP comes into the pits off of those soft tyres. And Mikey getting past Holland now. Will he possibly go to the inside? And that's a big lunge from Scimitar. He's going to hold it to the inside. He's done a Charles Leclerc there. It's going to go three wide here into turn 4. And is it going to be Scimitar to the inside of everyone? Gets the move done. Holland going to go to the inside now. And Scimitar's Thunder going to try and get involved as well as he's got Mikey on his inside. Thunder going to now go down the inside of Holland. I can't even speak. What is this racing here? As Holland now going to go around the outside of Thunder. And he's going to get the move done as Mikey trying to find his way through this pack as well. Oh no, Holland's had a big spin. Oh, there's contact between Thunder and Holland. And there's contact and both of them have wing damage. Holland into the pits and oh, that was just going to end in tears. I didn't even know what was happening there. It's F1 Lover behind AB Tekker's and Sexify and Bonnie here having a battle at Sexify. Going to try and go down the inside here. Geek Fusion to the inside and Natty here. Going to try and look for the move as well. And what a race we've got on our hands here, guys. It's an extraordinary race. It's Natty now going to try and look for the move as well. Will he look for the move? He's going to try and go round the outside here as best he can. As he's going to hold the position. But Geek Fusion going to stay there with him. Is Natty going to get the move done up into 4th place? It's F1 Lover and AB Tekker's having a battle here. F1 Lover gets past and here comes the rain. Here comes the rain in Austria. And I can't believe Holland and Thunder had a crash. And Thunder's actually coming for the Inters. So Thunder preparing himself for what's about to happen. And Sexify into the pits and has gone Inters. Has he gone Inters? Yeah, he has gone intermediate. Is the rain that bad already? I'm not sure, but this has been incredible. Absolutely incredible. This race has been so far. It's Geek Fusion now to the inside, and Natty's put a bit of a lock up there. Is Natty trying to get involved as well? I've run out of any... Oh, that's a big spin there on the rear for Geek Fusion. I've run out of any form of drink here, and I'm already starting to lose my voice. And someone's had a spin. There's a Haas off. It's sent Martian off. Sent Martian with a big spin. DRS has been disabled, and here comes the absolute, just the absolute carnage of people just going to go flying into the pit. And those guys on the mediums, Pope and Bonnie, this has worked out beautifully for them, because Pope and Bonnie now going to be able to pit and make a one-stop work. And now the DRS has been disabled, and that's when we know everybody's coming into the pits. Everybody's into the pits. Everyone. There could be a double stack here for Ferrari. Will they get it right, though? Natty, and that's right on board with Deetch. I want to see this double stack work. And it's almost worked, pretty much. It's very close to being perfect, that was. But in comes pretty much the entire grid. Where is Thunder, is my question. Oh, Thunder's back here, battling with the Gucci gang. Thunder going to go to the inside. He's going to get the move done. Thunder's lost out quite a lot here. That first lap of Inter's really did not help him. As Holland into the pits now. Billy Misu's just come out the pit lane on the Inters. What a race this has been. It's an incredible race. Did Ted stay out? Oh, Ted. Why did he stay out? Why has he stayed out? It's Gucci gang into the pits. Notice who's close to each other on the track here. Holland and Thunder. There's 16 laps left to go in this race. Just trying to see where the battles are here. So Black Pixel gaining on Natty. Now everyone on the same set of tyres, apart from Ted, who is staying out. Oh no, he's coming in. Oh, and he's almost made collision with the wall there. It's a bit of a battle happening here. Ted's manually retired, so just retired in the pit lane. It'll be our first retiree. Is Black Pixel getting close up behind Natty? The closest battle we've got on track at the moment. Remember, there's going to be a lot of penalties involved. I have those up for the time being, since we know everyone's on Inters. It's these two battling away. Black Pixel picks up another 3-second time penalty. That isn't going to help him at the moment, though. It's Bonnie now, with one of the only people without a penalty. Bonnie, Billy Misu, and Thunder, the only people without a penalty at the moment. So, Black Pixel gaining on the back of Natty. Pope at the moment currently leading this race. And the only reason why Pope is doing that, and him and Zexify and Bonnie, is because they all had that one stop on the medium tyres. Mediums are definitely the way to start. Don't know why so many people changed in quality. They knew it was good. They knew it was going to be rain in the race, so why change? Should have just stayed on the mediums. Then the medium strategy was the way to go, and that's a big slide on the rear for Black Pixel. Big slide on the rear. Now the race has calmed down a little bit here. We can take a breather and just sort of recap on what the hell has just happened when there was a 4-wide moment at one point. Holland and Thunder had the most beautiful of battles and then crashed, I think. Unless someone else collided with them in that battle. But I don't know what happened. But yeah, it's been quite an incredible turn of events here in this race. And there's still laps to be played here. Still laps to continue. Pierre, I can slightly agree with you here, because you said Deep Fusion will win because he loves these conditions. Well, he is getting that gap down a lot to Black Pixel ahead, but his penalties are going to be an issue for him if he wants to win this race. Natty is gaining on Bonnie a lot here. Natty gained a lot on Bonnie, actually. Natty gaining quite a lot on the leaders at the moment. Let's get the gap to leader up. See if is Natty gaining on Pope? Zexify ran a bit wide there, and that's allowed Bonnie to get up close behind Zexify. As Natty now going to get involved in this battle as well. No DRS though here in Austria, so they're going to have to rely on the power and the batteries of the car. I think Zexify made a mistake on the exit of turn 10. Natty here right up behind Bonnie now. Now will want to get closer first before he starts to deploy all that ERS. So you won't want to deploy it now. Yeah, you definitely want to get closer first before he gets involved in this battle. Bonnie now. These three, bit of a three-way battle here for what is going to be second place. However, Zexify on 6 seconds. Penalties. Natty on 3. Bonnie has no penalties at the moment. So that could be the defining factor going into these final few stages of this race. Could be 100% Super League podium. Zexify, though, currently impeding that. He's doing a very good job, though. A bit of a tap from the rear from Bonnie. Natty trying to get involved, though. He's now on the outside. Black Pixel going to get involved in this battle, though, now as well. Things starting to just pick up a little bit here. As these guys trying to... That's a very late send from Bonnie. That's a really, really late lunge. But has made it work. Zexify. Oh, as Bonnie's got big damage. And I think there was a bit of a spin there from Bonnie into the wall on the right-hand side. That's huge, huge damage for Bonnie Evil. And Piero, you've just completely jinxed Bonnie there, because you said it could be a Super League, 100% Super League podium. And now Bonnie has just received huge damage. And is going to have to come into the pits now for that. Natty, though, losing a lot of time. These guys losing a lot of time to Pope up ahead. It's, Bonnie into the pits. Wing change. Fresh set of intermediate tyres. Holland is gaining a gap a little bit here on Thunder. Holland's on 17 seconds of penalties, though. Natty is being gained on by Black Pixel. He's currently not gaining enough on Zexify. Holland needs to be careful. He's going to get himself disqualified here. Bonnie, I didn't see what happened, but it was a very, very late lunge from you. I do have to say. It's a very late lunge. Someone... Oh, this battle's going on. It's Billy Misi almost squeezed Tekkas there to the inside. It's almost a big crash happened there between those guys. Natty now is right on the back of Zexify. Could be looking for the move here up into turn 3. Could be a move. Natty deploying whatever he has. And the lapped car getting in the way a little bit here. 10 laps to go in this race. Race has died down a little bit now because of the rain. But we've still got a close battle here between Zex5, Natty and Black Pixel. As Camion picks up a 3-second time penalty. I'm just looking at this battle here for what is going to be second place. As Natty's going to go for the move. He's gone to the inside. Zex5 try and fight back as he moved a little bit there. Black Pixel had to be careful because he almost moved across into him. As Geek Fusion now going to try and get involved in the battle for this lead as well. And it's now Natty's turn to try and gain a gap back on Pope, but unfortunately he's having to now defend against Sexify. As Natty now needs to try and gain that gap back on Pope if he wants any chance of winning this race. As it, Pope Tabers could be the one to take it. Oh, and someone's off. Is that a lapped car? Oh yeah, it's Camion off. In the Williams. Needs to be careful when rejoining the track. Black Pixel now is right on the back of Zexfire as well. Zexfire is slowly going to be pushed outside of the top 3 here and has just picked up another 3-second time penalty. So, Black Pixel right on the back of Zexfire. Will he look for the move? He's going to stick his nose in the inside. But just can't make the move work. Geek Fusion closely behind as well. Geek Fusion now right on the back of Black Pixel. Going to possibly look for the move into turn 4. Isn't going to go for it there though. So coming towards the end of this race. Pope leading by 11.7 seconds. Sexify not far behind Natty. Being pressured though by Black Pixel and now also Geek Fusion getting involved in these battles. Who's Black Pixel's run very wide. Here comes Geek Fusion. It's gone for a move on Black Pixel. Now he's going to be looking for the move on Sexify into turn 3. If he can go for it here, he's gone very late on the brakes. There's a bit of a lock-up and a bit of contact. But is indeed going to get the move done. Here comes Black Pixel now for a move on Sexify. Sexify could lose 2 positions in 2 corners. Black Pixel going to go down the inside and is going to make the move work. And Zexfire has gone from 2nd to 5th now in this race as some of the quick drives have just gone past. And Zexfire pushed down now into 5th, but it's got a 3.7 second gap back to De Etcher. Possibly Cass, possibly. There's a couple of gaps are starting to open now. Because, oh, here we go. Move here. Camion down the inside of Sam Martian. And has got the move done. Williams getting past the Haas at the back. It's not a sentence. It's a sentence we usually say quite regularly, actually. Because at the moment, the Williams and the Hasses are usually at the back in F1. Geek Fusion's gaining on Natty, though. Pierre, you did say Geek Fusion liked these conditions, and he's gaining a lot on Natty. Someone in the McLaren has gone off. It's Gucci Gang. Geek Fusion now gaining on Natty a lot here. Geek Fusion can't go for the move there. Natty here needs to pick up the pace, but to be fair to Natty though, 3 people behind him have got 9 seconds of penalties. So even if Geek Fusion gets past him, Natty could still get second place in this race. He's not going to be able to take the win unless something dramatically happens at this point. Holland needs to be careful. He's on 23 seconds of penalties. He could get himself disqualified here if he carries on with the penalties. Geek does need to save his ERS a little bit, yes. Because if he uses too much, he won't be able to get past on the straights. With there being no DRS, Geek Fusion is going to have to rely on the power of the slipstream and also the power of the battery inside of that Alpha Tauri. And there's no point in wasting it now, Geek, because if you can't deploy it down the straight, mate, there's no point in wasting it here now. And he's probably going to have to deploy it now, to be fair. He's in the slipstream. Can he get close enough, though, for the move? He's going to deploy everything he has in that ERS. And it's still not going to be close enough to look for the move yet on Natty. And it's going to stay behind going into turn 3. Geek Fusion now, very late, almost into the back of Natty there. And Pope has got a huge advantage here over everyone else. He's flying a 12.3 second gap for Mr. Pope Tabers. And Black Pixel starting to just get involved in this battle as well here. Geek Fusion right up behind Natty for the moment. Needs to be careful they're not picking up themselves up any more penalties. Geek Fusion getting onto the curb. And that would 100% be a warning for him. He needs to save his ERS is what he needs to do. Because he's got none of it. He's deploying it all, but he's not close. It needs to wait until he's closer to deploy it. Because Natty can just steam away with the ERS that he has. And Black Pixel behind has got even more ERS than both of them. Yeah, Geek Fusion just has nothing to... He's trying to keep up, but he's just wasting all of his ERS. He needs to save. Save for a few laps and then go for it again. It's definitely the way to go. Is it drying up? No, it's not. You're lying. It's not drying up. It's actually in the history of me commentating, oh my god, it's dried up. What? In the history of me commentating, I have never seen it dry and then rain and then dry. Is it even worth a pit stop? Oh, but are they on into slicks? The tyres look pretty worn. Detcher with a battle with Exexified. Detcher's into the pits. He's come in the pits. He's gone for a set of... This is a big gamble. This is a huge gamble here for these guys because they've all come into the... Everyone's coming into the pits. There's 2 laps left. There's 2 laps. What on earth is going... The top 4 have stayed out. This is incredible. They've all... I'm actually stunned. How is it rained then dry? How is it dried then rained then dried? What is this game? Pope's staying out. Pope has to stay out. He can't afford to come into the pits. Pope's going to have to stay out on what is pretty much... He's on into slicks. Is Natty coming in? No, Natty stays out. So does Geek Fusion. So does Black Pixel. So the top 4 stay out on intermediates. What a race to have for the 6th anniversary. F. Oliver stayed out here. Holland's into the pits for a set of softs as well. What a gamble from Zexify. Is he going to be able to pull this off? He's gaining so much, but I don't think he hasn't got enough time. Geek Fusion's going to be overtaken by Black Pixel. Black Pixel going to go down around the outside here on the Inters. The Inter slicks. It's going to go to the outside, and he just can't get the move done at the moment. But Zexify's he's not going to be able to gain enough. He's not going to be able to... F1 Lover's definitely going to drop outside the top 10, because Bonnie's gaining on him massively. Actually, no, he won't. He'll stay in because of the penalties. This is absolutely incredible. The rest of the grid have gone on to softs, and these top 4 have stayed out on what been pretty much into slicks. Look at those Inters. There's no more tread anymore on them. What on earth has happened here? Well, Pope's about to go on to the final lap of this race. He is leading 13.5 seconds on intermediates in dry conditions. Natty in 2nd, Geek Fusion in 3rd, Black Pixel 4th. Bonnie gets past F1 Lover. Black Pixel picks up another 3-second time penalty. 65 puts in the fastest lap. This man is absolutely pushing right now, but he's not going to be able to get it. No, he won't, and there's something drastic happening. He's gaining on the front runners, but not enough, though, I don't think. I don't think he's gaining enough to get himself onto the podium, because he has to overtake Geek Fusion. Can Zexify do it? He's got the gap down to 2.5 seconds. That gap down to 1.7 seconds. He's got to get past Black Pixel first, and then he's got to get past Geek Fusion. And he's gone down the inside of Black Pixel. He's going to gain on Geek Fusion now. Zexify, can he get himself on the podium? Pope wins the race. Well done to that man there. Natty in 2nd. Pope is going to go down the inside of Pope. Oh, this is amazing from... Oh, and he's gone down the inside of Natty on the final corner. Zexify will take 2nd. It doesn't matter. He gets a podium. He finishes in 3rd place. Geek Fusion. No, and Etcher gets on the podium with penalties on his soft tyres. Oh my god, what a finish. What a finish. That is incredible. Geek Fusion takes 5th, Black Pixel 6th, Mikey in 7th, Bonnie in 8th, Scimitar in 9th. Billy Misu gonna come across and take 10th place, and that, what an ending. Oh my god, that was an incredible end to that race. Zexify and Etcher, round of applause, because that gamble for those softs absolutely paid off right there. That was incredible. What a finish. Double Ferrari podium, 2nd and 3rd, and Pope, your winner of the 6th anniversary race here in Gavra Racing. What an incredible, incredible end to an incredible, incredible 6-year journey. Six years of this incredible racing league, and it is shown right there in those final minutes, and that's what it is all about. Pope with the win, Natty 2nd, De Etcher in 3rd. Zexify got 4th with the fastest lap. Those guys on the softs, what a comeback. I've never seen the game in my entire time commentating in this game. I have not seen it go from dry to wet to dry in a 50% race. That is incredible. thank you everyone for joining. Apologise for the mic issues at the beginning, but what a race. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you everyone for joining on this 6-year journey here in Gavra Racing. And we hope it will continue, it will progress, it will get better, it will get bigger. And it most certainly, we hope so that it will. And we hope that you all join us here on the journey that is still to continue. And right there was a showing of what Gavra Racing was all about and what it has been about for its 6 years. And let it continue. And yeah, absolutely incredible, amazing. Wow, wow, wow. Incredible. Incredible. What a race, guys. What a race. But yeah, as I said, thank you everyone for joining us throughout the 6 years, if you have been, throughout the few months, few weeks, if you've been here, throughout the few years, like me. Yeah, thank you for joining us in this race as well. What an incredible, incredible race it has been. Make sure you tune in next week where the leagues will be back again. Monday to Thursday for the F1, and then back again for the second to last race. Yeah, the second to last race. Yeah, back in the second to last race of the GT Sport League in Group 2. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you everyone who's joined in the stream. Keep supporting Gavra Racing. Keep these awesome races coming our way. And yeah, I will see everyone on Monday. And happy 6-year anniversary to Gavra Racing. And thank you to the main man Gavra himself for being here this entire time and sticking through it throughout the 6 years as well. And doing what that man does best. So, yeah, incredible. Show your appreciation to that man, Mr. Gavranovic. And, yeah, I will see you all on Monday for the Academy League. And, yeah, don't forget to subscribe as well while you're there. And, you know, all that jazz. So, cheers, guys, and thank you for watching.